This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 1101, Snatch Up Your Long-Lost Money by JMoney of budgetsaresexy.com. And hello again, my name is Dan, and I'm here each and every day reading to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the web. Today I've got a post from JMoney, and this is a good one because you might have money that you can claim right now that you didn't even know that you had. So with that, let's hear today's post and start optimizing your life. Snatch Up Your Long-Lost Money by JMoney of budgetsaresexy.com. This is going to sound scammy, I know, but millions of people are missing out on billions of dollars that they've forgotten about over the years, $58 billion to be exact, as of January 2013. And today, I'm happy to report that number just dropped by $355.38. That's my wife's check that she just claimed from the great state of Maryland this weekend. How they knew her last name was Budgets Are Sexy is beyond me. You may recall from last year that my wife is an accidental hoarder of money. She forgets cash in birthday cards, jacket pockets, graduation cards from 11 years ago, true story, and apparently also paychecks worth hundreds of dollars she never cashed. WTF. That check up top on this post was long earned and forgotten over a decade ago from temp work she picked up after graduating college. I finally convinced her a year ago to do her own search for unclaimed money, and by convince her, I mean I did it for her, and she finally got around to submitting the claim. If I didn't know better, I think she's allergic to money. Still, this is solid proof that this stuff is legit, and I'm willing to bet a good portion of you are probably owed money you've long lost too. If you can believe it, the average amount people find is $892. How insane and awesome is that? If you're wondering why or how or even what unclaimed money is all about, listen on. What is unclaimed money? So according to Unclaimed.org, run by the National Association of Unclaimed Property Administrators, quote, unclaimed property, sometimes referred to as abandoned, refers to accounts in financial institutions and companies that have had no activity generated or contact with the owner for 1 year or a longer period. Common forms of unclaimed property include savings or checking accounts, stocks, uncashed dividends or payroll checks, refunds, traveler's checks, trust distributions, unredeemed money orders or gift certificates, in some states, insurance payments or refunds, and life insurance policies, annuities, certificates of deposit, customer overpayments, utility security deposits, mineral royalty payments, and contents of safe deposit boxes. End quote. Here are some other interesting facts. Every U.S. state, plus the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Quebec, British Columbia, and Alberta in Canada have unclaimed property programs that actively and continuously find owners of lost and forgotten assets. Yeah, Canada. Claims can be made into perpetuity in most cases, even by heirs. Unclaimed property laws have been around since the 1930s, but have become much broader and more enforced in the last 25 years. And unclaimed property is one of the original consumer protection programs. Even celebrities are owed money. As of 2013, Lindsay Lohan is owed $1,560, Cindy Crawford $101,900, Justin Timberlake is out $3,579, and even our own President Barack Obama is owed money to the tune of $700. How busy can they be to ignore such fortunes? How to claim your abandoned property. So if you finally believe me that this is real and you're now excited to go see just how much you're owed to, FYI, I'm not getting paid a penny to pimp out these sites. I'm trying to give you the pennies. Here are the steps to get going. 1. Go to missingmoney.com and type in your name and state. 2. See if anything shows up, and more than likely there will be like 200 of you out there, so try to narrow the search by using a middle initial and the city and the state to speed it up. If you've lived in over 20 places in your life like I have, it may take you longer, but hey, it's free money. 3. If you find something that could be yours, and you answer yes to all those questions it pops out, it'll then direct you over to the place to file your missing money report, not to be confused with missing persons report. More than likely, this will be your own state's site that is set up for this. In Virginia, where we now live, it's vamoneysearch.org. If that's too overwhelming, you can also just go to unclaimed.org and click on the pretty map there to go directly to your state's site. But I recommend starting at missingmoney.com in case you have cash waiting for you in states that you've long forgotten about. After you search for yourself, hook up your loved ones too. You can do a search for your significant others like I did and hope to get some booty in return, both financially and physically. Then also hook up your brothers and sisters and your mamas and your papas to make up for all the dumb stuff you've ever put them through, as well as your BFFs, next round of beers on them, and any companies you own or are a part of. Raise time. And then even for money long lost and owed to your deceased loved ones. It literally takes a handful of seconds to get started, and there's no excuse for not giving it a shot, unless you've already done it this week, in which case, tell us how much you found. So, are you ready to go searching? Hit up missingmoney.com right now before you click on the next shiny item you see online, and grab your money, even if you have to break it into 2 steps. First searching, then filling stuff out, the annoying part. It'll be the easiest money you've ever made. And in the future, never lose your money to begin with. You just listened to the post titled Snatch Up Your Long Lost Money by JMoney of budgetsaresexy.com. And I'm going to have some comments about the post in just a sec, but first, thank you to BetterHelp. BetterHelp offers online counseling and therapy with licensed therapists from wherever you are and around your schedule. They have counselors specializing in depression, stress, anxiety, self-esteem, anger, grief, and so much more. BetterHelp makes it super convenient in that there are 4 communication modes: text, chat, phone, and video, and it's available worldwide. You can start communicating in under 24 hours, and anything you share is confidential. It's not like a crisis line. This is professional counseling and therapy with licensed therapists, which is super important, but actually affordable with financial aid available. If you're not happy with your counselor for any reason, you can request a new one at any time with no additional charge. They have 3,000 U.S. licensed therapists across all 50 states. Best of all, it's a truly affordable option. Optimal Finance Daily listeners get 10% off your first month with discount code OFD. So why not get started today? Go to betterhelp.com/OFD. Simply fill out a questionnaire to help them assess your needs and get matched with a counselor you'll love. That's betterhelp.com/OFD, and I have that linked in this episode's description. And just a quick note on today's post, this is definitely something that we all should look into because the producer of this show and the host of Optimal Living Daily, Justin, he looked up some names and he did find missing money, not a ton, but still a good amount. So it might be worth looking into both of those sites mentioned in the post, missingmoney.com and unclaimed.org, because some states have their own site and you need to search that separately. So for example, California, they've got a separate government site where you can search your name, and that website is ucpi.sco.ca.gov, or you can probably just Google Unclaimed Property California and find it that way. And Justin is likely going to include these sites in an upcoming newsletter, so if you're not on our mailing list for that, I would recommend joining, and you can subscribe to our free weekly newsletter by visiting oldpodcast.com. And that's going to do it for another edition of Optimal Finance Daily. I'm going to be back with you tomorrow where I'll have a post from Making Sense of Sense. So I'll see you there in the Minimalist Monday show where your optimal life awaits.